have her babe. So let me say, tonight we introduce for all of you out there, her name is Adora Rose, and she, by the way, is enormous. This sweetheart that we're bringing to you today is coming your way at an all-time, let me pull this hat back so that you're able to see that sweet little face, at an all-time low price tag, ladies and gentlemen, $120.85. Now, not only is she beautiful to look at, but she has the dark curly hair, inset lashes, upper and lower. She has brown eyes, an open mouth. You can see the little teeth of the tongue. Her dress is all done in beautiful eyelid. It's done in polka dots and blue and white and accented in pink, and she is an exceptional buy. Now, I know a lot of you out there already have Peyton James. If you do, you certainly want to go ahead and go to the phones and choose our Adora Rose. You know, your dolls really are exceptional values because they are so large and so very lifelike.
Thank you.
Now, do you find that when you're making a doll, do you start first with the head and then you dress it, or do you start with an idea?
I just start sculpturing the face. It's a face I really like, and then I go from there. And I dress it after it is all made.
Finished head and toe?
Yep. And then I decide what to
Tell me, how did you start to do dolls? What was the inclination to start making your own?
I started taking doll making classes way back when of reproduction dolls, and decided that I would love to try to create my own faces. And just began doing that and improved as I went.
Well, I can tell you what. I looked at the size of this. Look at all the porcelain, guys, and all the detail that goes into her. I mean, an exceptional buy. Her feet and the shoes that she's wearing, these are children's shoes that she has on. You're going to find, number one, that when these dolls arrive at your door and you see them throughout your home, they really do look like children.
Yeah, thank you.
Now, is it easy to sculpt in this size? Did you gravitate to this size, or did you
started out with very small, and then gradually went, and my lifelong dream was to make a doll that looks so real, you had to take a double look.
Well, I can tell you certainly achieved it with what we have for you tonight. Now, these have upper bodies that are done in porcelain. They do have shoulder blades so that you can angle the head. When they come to your home, gently pick these beautiful little curls out so that you can see just how detailed a masterpiece it is. All yours, and we do have one waiting just for you at only $120.85. I noticed that we had Peyton James, we have Adora Rose. Do all of your dolls come with the double name?
I like to double name them.
Okay. Well, we've actually hit anyone out there whose name is Rose would certainly enjoy having an opportunity to join us on something like this. I love the finish on your dolls. You know, when you touch the porcelain, it's so smooth. It's just like silk.
Love that.
Look at, and movement in the hands as well. I know a lot of you out there are looking and saying, well, gee, Tina, I'm not sure where I'm going to put this one. Anywhere in your home.
Yes.
I know my Peyton James, I have so many people come into my home, and they look at him sitting there and they go, and they all take a double take because they're not really sure if it's a little boy that's just sitting there, if it is another doll. And the size and the magnitude for the price that you pay, this is just great.
Value.
Wonderful, wonderful value. I do hope that all of you out there are going to the phones here very quickly. Once again, it's 817-340. It's Adora Rose by Rosemary Rhodes. Rosemary, of course, joins us for the very first time here in our studios, but many of you already own Peyton James. Now, you've been making dolls since 1984?
Yes.
And do you tend to make predominantly this size, or do you make
I love the large size.
Okay.
The larger, the better.
You know, often when I see a doll, I always kind of envision it in a place in my home. And because your dolls are so lifelike, it's so easy to envision them really sort of at a tea party and a little kid's maybe coffee table sitting down and having a little bit of a tea set. They are really an extraordinary buy. And dollar per dollar, I'm going to tell you guys, for the size of these that you get, it's amazing. Now, Rosemary has one sitting on her lap. I want to grab this one off the pedestal here so that I can show you some of the other things about her. She's really great. Oh my goodness, they're heavy. Wow.
They are heavy. I like
They're really, really. my goodness, look at the size of this babe. Now remember earlier I mentioned that she does have, of course, that socketed head so that you are able to move them from side to side. I wanted you to see the extensive amount of porcelain, guys, because nearly the entire leg on this doll is done in porcelain. A very, very small portion of it, of course, where it is socketed into the body, is actually done in the cloth that puts it into the body. Look at these gorgeous shoes. And I mean, I'm talking about the size of my entire hand. She has little white socks all trimmed in lace, and starting at the bottom up, if you will, we have pantalettes. Take a look. There's that slip, and that's a full slip, all trimmed in beautiful pink. Then you have this dotted design. It's done in a really, really beautiful blue with white, and then all that eyelet. And this is so costly.
Oh, it was just, I was so pleased with how it was done.
Isn't it? It came
beautiful.
out so well.
Beautiful.
Please make sure that you're in the ordering process here if you'd like to join us. Once again, it's Adora Rose. She is a limited edition. She comes to you today at only $120.85. And for hundreds of you out there who are joining us on it, please enjoy. Now, we all know that a lot of you out there already own Peyton James. If you do, we'd love to hear from you, because let me introduce you to his little brother, who, by the way, has the dark hair and dark eyes. You see, they've been listening. We bring you tonight Joshua Aaron. It is a limited edition. This is only 300 pieces worldwide, and that's it. When they're gone, they're gone. It's only $118.75. He is available for you on a 2-payment plan of only $59.37. Now, do you sculpt from pictures?
I sculpt from pictures, and most of the time from my imagination of what I think the perfect child looks like.
He is so wonderful.
This little boy was from a photograph.
Now, I am looking at the detail that you put even in the ear on this little sweetheart. I want you guys to know that you're going to fall in love with him. He, by the way, for lots of you out there, does come in a seated position. I'm going to scoot him off the edge of the table
really
here.
Well,
it does come in a seated position. He has inset eyelashes, upper and lower. Once again, the open mouth with inset teeth. And he's wearing a yellow shirt with almost an animal print romper on it. It's done in a subtle shade of a slate blue, but you can see kangaroos, you can see their panda bears, you can even see giraffes, all of the animals running throughout the entire piece. Now at 29 inches, you know, actually it's 31 inches in a standing, 29 inches in a standing position, 19 inches in a seated position, but look at even the shoes. You're looking, of course, at quality here. Great, great detail for the price that you pay. And again, being able to bring it to you in a limited edition. There are only 300 pieces worldwide. Now, I know that it's so unusual. For me as a collector, I love being able to get something as limited as 300, because it makes the piece that I have a little bit more special. And with a piece like this, again, in the size of the doll, you're going to find that you can redress it in any color, any decor that you want to, because of the size
They
of
wear
this one.
children's clothing.
Oh,
yes,
absolutely. Now, is there a particular part of the doll that you enjoy sculpting the most?
The face.
The face.
Yes.
And how do you know when it's done?
I like it.
Okay.
In other words, it pleases me. Yes. When it pleases me.
This one will definitely please you. Take a good look. And we have lots of you out there joining us on him. I'm going to spin him just a little bit around here so that you can look into the face. I'm looking at something that I've always thought was very difficult. Now, I don't sculpt it. I don't profess to do it. But I noticed that not only have you opened the mouth and inset the tongue, but also he has upper and lower teeth. How difficult is it to do this?
It's pretty difficult, but I love the challenge. Just the more realistic, the better. Is why I like to do that.
He's such a sweetheart. And you know what? The beautiful part about having a little one like this, we've had some great dolls in little girls before that we've offered for you, but very few in boy dolls at this size. And when we introduce Peyton James to all of you out there, the number one thing that you ask for, well, can she do as a little girl? What she's done as a little girl. Can she do us dark hair, dark eyes? And now you have the opportunity to own it. Let me grab him over here and let you see the size. I love this. Look at these legs. He's just adorable. You're going to find, now when you see him from a distance sitting on my lap, you automatically assume that this is a real child. And for all of you out there who have had the opportunity, you know, little boy dolls are so few and far between here.
Yes. I have many people who request the boys, and I love to make them.
Look at, he's so sweet. Oh my goodness. And all the leg, once again, done in porcelain. Take a look at that sweet little face. Now, one thing I want you to know, when they arrive at your door, you're going to get the artist's signature mark at the back of the neck. You're also going to be able, with this one, look at that cute little double chin. He's been eating very, very well. You will find that you're going to be able to style the hair, too. And please feel free to do that, because a lot of times, ladies and gentlemen, when they arrive at your door, I've been playing with his hair, okay? So a lot of times if you want a little bit of a wispy look, because let's face it, how many boys really keep their hair straight? You know, they don't. I mean, let's face it. I thought about even giving him a little alfalfa sprout here off the back, you know, because you could do that. Look at that. Now, and remember, I want you to have fun with your dolls, because that's, again, what the doll collecting is all about, having the opportunity and not feeling afraid that you're going to damage them.
Right. They're very manageable, these are.
And in this size, you're going to find that you'll be more likely to go out and go shopping. In my local market, of course, all of the major department stores have children's sales right after the holiday. And I love so much going out and redressing them and buying clothes and having a whole wardrobe for them. And with the size and the structure of this, you really buy real children's clothes. Say hello. Oh, you've got to go to the phones quickly. Once again, let me spin him around so that I can show you this as well. He is very limited, ladies and gentlemen. There were only 300 pieces of this created. There you can see the signature mark at the back of the neck. It is a closed edition as well, and this is going to be first come, first serve, so don't be disappointed when you see that sold outside. Pop up on your screens. Isn't that beautiful? Really is an exceptional doll. Now, I've actually attempted to make a doll in the past, and I will tell you, it was pretty difficult. You know, they give you this greenware and they say, oh, you got to clean it. And I go, nobody told me that. Let's go to the phone. Oh, let me turn him around so that you can see him, and we'll say hello to Teresa out in Illinois. Hi, Teresa, how are you?
I'm doing fine.
Say hello to Rosemary.
Hello, Rosemary.
Hello, Teresa.
I've got a question for you, Tina and Rosemary. Is there any way I can get another Peyton James doll?
They're gone.
They're gone.
No.
Yes.
Oh, I had a fire and I've lost all my dolls.
Oh, no.
I've lost every one I had.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I had Rosemary Rhodes dolls, and I had William Tug, and I have Rescue dolls, and I've lost them all.
Oh.
I tried saving their clothes, but there was no way by even doing that to get the smell out of them. And
Well, I'm so sorry to hear that. Hopefully we'll get some more on. Was it Peyton James' eye and hair color that you were interested in, or just the doll specific?
it was the doll itself. It was just, the minute I saw it, I fell in love with it.
Oh.
I had them all set up all over the house in strollers and walkers, and it's just, you know, it just hurt me to death and all. I lost all of them.
Oh.
Well, we're so sorry to hear that. Hopefully we'll help you fill up that void, okay?
Okay.
Listen, we certainly thank you for joining us.
Okay.
Okay. Number 838-672 is still available at $118.75. That's two payments of $59.37. It's Joshua Aaron. Also want to remind you from Rosemary Rhodes, our Adora Rose is available for you at $120.85. She's 817-340. Both of the dolls will remain available for you. We're going to take a bit of a cutaway, and I certainly want to thank, of course, Rosemary Rhodes for being here. You as well, so don't go anywhere. We have some big surprises coming up for you yet to come out. We have, of course, Tim Wilson coming, and then Janice Berard. So stick around. Lots more coming your way.